Hey, what's up, universe? It is 11:08 a.m. on Sunday, May 27th, 2023. The inspiration for this is to just kind of mention some things that occurred yesterday that I didn't speak about that I would like to acknowledge, and then also just some other random things I was just kind of thinking about. First thing I'd like to start with is to publicly express my gratitude for the man that has assisted me. I mentioned a number of videos ago that one of the men from Costa Rica helped me out, and we agreed upon a payment plan, and he's very gracious and kind, and I wanted to publicly acknowledge his grace and my gratitude for that. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. The other thing I wanted to speak to is I did have a phone interview yesterday morning, and that didn't align, and so I declined the offer, and I just wanted to mention that because that's one of these, it just speaks to kind of what I would like to illustrate as I'm going through like this particular process of rent coming up. I received another bill yesterday, so 2 bills yesterday, or maybe one before and the day before. Regardless, I've received 2 bills, and then rent's coming due. There's this payment to the man that I was just speaking about. There's my payment to Reese, and these kinds of things. So I don't have, like I was saying yesterday, I'm feeling an extreme groundedness, very centered, and it's 11:11 in this experience. And so what I'm trying to get at is that I'm being very aware and mindful of my internal, like how it feels inside, like my internal state, how it feels in my body, how I am in my mental state as well, and working with the idea of the law of attraction, the vibration of just being centered, attracting what is meant for me, and trusting that, surrendering to that, and just feeling cradled by that, like literally just, it's it's a practice, and to speak to it, as far as like, what are the fruits of that kind of labor, so to speak, to honor my truth and remain in alignment. Things like being able to call Reese is one thing. As far as employment goes, today I found an opportunity. It's a temporary role, but it's one I can absolutely step right into, and I enjoy the way that the way that I would be contributing my creative efforts, right? So it's a Zendesk role. It's temporary. It looks like somebody has recently had a child, and so they're going on leave, and so it's like a 12-week temporary contract, and I'm like, that's cool, like go in and step in and fill that in while this individual enjoys their new addition to their family. So that just feels good. So that opportunity has presented itself. So I put in my application for that, and there was a couple other opportunities that have presented themselves, and there's still other things that are like unfolding. So I just mentioned that even previous times when I've been in similar situations, I have done the same thing where on the surface, on appearance level, it looked like it was maybe like reckless or crazy to some to be like, how could you turn down that opportunity? Like, opportunities were like given to me, contracts are like, here, all you need to do is sign. And I was like, this is actually not in alignment. And like, my rent was due then too, and I was in much the same situation. And then, like I said, I just remember what that felt like, and there was way more anxiety. So I don't know what's going on this time. Is part of the reason I'm also documenting this, is because this is an entirely different experience. So I'm gonna for posterity and being like, hey, what was that like? What was my reaction exactly like to a brand new experience? Because this is something I haven't experienced before, like this. So I don't need to keep going on. Everybody have a safe weekend and a lovely weekend, and I trust that you will all find some fun and pleasure. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for journeying with me. Thanks for providing me space and time and your connection. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.